What's going on, guys? Project here, and today we've got another exciting day for the 2008 CBR600RR. Today we're going to upgrade these taillights, or these turn signals here on the side, to some turn signals I picked up from TST Industries. If you're interested in where I've picked these up, I'll leave a link to them in the description. Now we're going to go ahead and switch over to the workbench, and we're going to look at these new turn signals that are going to be replacing these guys. Alright guys, so these are the new turn signals that we got. And you might be thinking, well, Project, these look exactly like the ones that you already have on the CBR. Well, you'd be kind of right, but the difference is these that I picked up from TST Industries are the Halo Flushmount turn signals. So the difference is there's a ring that goes around these that'll actually glow a different color. I picked up the red, and the reason why I picked up red is because we're going to be changing the color eventually of Maggie, which is the CBR, for those of you that are new to the channel. And we are going to change her to a different color that will go really well with red. So we're going to go ahead and start adding these accents in now instead of having to go back later and do it then. So what you get in the box is you get the flush mount turn signal for each side, you get the instructions, as well as the hardware that comes with it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to set you guys up, and we're going to go ahead and start working on tearing the bike apart and getting these done. So now what we're going to do, now that we're away from the workbench, we're going to come over here and we're just going to not completely take all these fairings off. We're just going to loosen them up so that we can get to the turn signal wiring and be able to get this thing loose. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two bolts here off and this one down on the bottom, so that these can kind of maneuver away a little bit, so that I can actually reach the wiring to get the turn signal actually loose. So now we just push the bowline out like so, pulling it out like this. So you run your cable through the big hole, threads through the small hole, till they flush mount like that. Keep in mind you don't want to kink anything. And then it's a direct plug and play. So you just plug your new plug right into that blue one till it makes a slight little snapping sound or a clicking sound. Then we're going to go ahead and line our plastics back up. Okay, so now we have these tightened, all three of these bolts tightened down. We're going to go ahead and tighten the bolt behind this down. You don't want to tighten the one behind this too tight, because if you do, then it's going to break the plastic, because the threads that are on the back of this turn signal are just threaded into plastic. So if you keep tightening down, it's just going to pull the threads out of the plastic. So you want it on there snug, just not too tight. And that's about all it is. I'm not going to shoot this on the other side because it's the same process over again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this part out, and then when we come back, I'm going to have them both in, and we're going to shoot a quick shot of them with the lights on and then with the lights off. Alright guys, so get everything bolted in. It's nice and snug down there. Our bolts are back in. So now what we're going to do is a visual of what the new halo from TST Industry turn signal looks like. And the garage lights. So as you can see there, that's the, I chose the red halo. Again, that's for future references, for future colors that we're going to go with the bike. So as you can see, it has a red halo as of right now. And then when you hit the turn signal, the halo goes out and the turn signal comes on. It's really bright. LEDs works really well, especially with the Gen 2 relay that we installed earlier in the previous video. If you want to see how we did the install for the Gen 2 relay install, a link to the playlist for the Project Maggie for this bike will be in the description, so you can watch all the videos that we've done so far. But yeah, so you can see they're really bright, and then when you turn them off, red ring. So now we're going to do it with the lights off. So this is lights off. It looks kind of amber right now, but as you can see on my skin, it's red. That's with the turn signal off. And this is with the turn signal on. It goes out. And then there you go. There's your turn signal, nice and bright. Pretty pleased with these. They worked out really great. Very easy to install. Just one bolt on the back. And then you just pull the wire out and put the new wire in. It's plug and play, just like everything else in TST Industries. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And a link to TST Industries website will be down in the description, along with all the rest of the stuff that you see in all my videos for this build series for Maggie. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, peace.